Welcome back, everyone. This is the very first game of our finals. This is a double elimination final, so it may extend to two best-of-3 series. The person advancing from the loser's bracket has to defeat the person from the winner's bracket twice. And to introduce our players, up here in the top right-hand side, advancing from the loser's bracket, we have spawning in is the brown UEF commander, Alphahex, who has already thrown down a land factory and is starting to fill in his eco and sending that UEF commander up front to build more factories.
And his opponent on the bottom left, we have the red Cybern Hope spawning, already building a air factory and a land factory. So gonna get that quick scout out. It's gonna see those three land factories and probably this land push. Starting off with some loyalists for Hope over here, and Alphahex is slowly making his way forward. Gonna build a forward land factory and gonna start to probably make some MMLs here, as we've seen him do many times before. And it's gonna put him in a pretty advantageous position and to really push Hope's base directly up front.
Hope is still hanging back, though, building another factory near their starting four, as opposed to advancing towards the center.
Yeah, we see Hope getting a little bit of an advantage on his start, as he is sending both his engineers off to the sides and going to pick up some mass extractors. And meanwhile, Alpha is not pushing out quite yet. He's probably going to wait for a bit more tanks and some mobile missile launchers to really make this a deadly push. And probably a radar too is not a bad idea, because he still has no idea what his opponent is doing. But unfortunately, this radar is probably not going to reach towards the main base of Hope, and he's not going to be able to see that Hope has actually stopped air production and is going to focus on land all the way.
Hope's still just hanging back.
Yeah, Hope is hanging back. He's going to try and do a surprise defense here, because I don't think Alpha will be expecting quite so much land from his opponent if he decides to push out, especially with these, what are they called, shield generators that are coming out from Alphahex. Those loyalists do really good job early on in the game of getting through those shields, especially with those Brackmen that are coming out. Looks like Alpha has seen that his opponent is expanding off to the left here, and maybe trying to bring his forces around that way to take out that expansion. However, Hope realizes this. Nope, he decides to pull back. Alphahex being a little cheeky here, spending just 2 tanks, which is going to be more than enough here. But I think Hope realizes that and pulls back his engineer.
Still just a pretty passive game so far.
Yeah, passive game indeed. I wonder, I'm curious, I don't think that radar reaches to the back end of Hope's base, so I'm really just curious to see if Alpha sees that there's no more air from Hope. He might be able to guess it because there's only 2 fighters flying around, but these 2 fighters are still going to be able to take out these 2 tanks pretty easily here. Alphahex doing a good job splitting them, though. That's pretty good. That's what we want to see in a final. Yeah, tank
Absolutely.
is barely going down, and not even half health from that bombing run. Meanwhile, Hope is doing a really good job expanding down to the east of the map and plopping down a 3rd land factory here. That mass definitely allows him to do so.
That's a 4th land factory.
Yeah, did I say 3rd?
You did.
Oh boy. Here it goes.
You know, even still, it seems like Hope should have more units than he does. for as many
Yes.
factories as he
Well, he
has.
did have a little bit of a delayed start with his land. He actually has quite a surprising amount of units, and he's doing something very smart against P Shield. I think he probably have seen them by now. He's swinging around a group of loyalists, but Alpha sees this, so he's definitely aware of his opponent's base here. That radar is probably reaching very, very far. Hope's still playing very defensively, very, very passively, in my opinion. He does have quite a bit of land at this time. No research stations for either player, so it looks like none of them really want to commit to a later game at this point. And it looks like both of them are trying to play more of a standard game here on land, as UEF is getting that UEF dead ball. Yes, this UEF is going to get a Cybern dead ball. And Hope is probably just going to wait to tech to react to what exactly his opponent's going to be doing in the middle game. Or maybe going straight for Megaliths, actually. That is another good good strategy to employ here.
I don't know. So far, all we've seen are bots and Brackman. More factories.
Yeah, well, that could very much pay off for him, because Alpha has only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 15 tanks in his main composition, so and he easily has as many loyalists, probably twice as many loyalists as that in his Cybern army there. Looks like Hope is finally going to make his way down over here. He's actually going to pick off that radar most likely, which is going to be a very good find for him. But Alpha is just springboarding off of his expansion to the west over there, gaining off all of those mass extractors, and he pumped out... No, he didn't pump out any engineers, but somehow both of those engineers ended up over there on the west side of the map. Wow, that's a lot of factories going down for Hope. He's committing to that land push. Probably gonna go jump jets at this point. What do you think, Spiff? Jump jets and detonation?
That's a good counter for shields, I think. Just get under them.
Yeah, for sure. Deciding to pull back there, losing a single loyalist in that fight. Looks like he was choking a little bit for energy, as his engineer has plopped down a row of energy generators to the east. And Alpha is just spamming a crap ton of P shields at this point. If Hope doesn't do anything to counteract this in the future, sometime soon, it's going to be very, very difficult to break through them, even though there's not enough tanks for Alpha. Although Alpha makes a little bit of a microing mistake here, as his army just gets a little too close to Hope's, and his army just gets massacred by Brackman fire. And I would not be surprised to see if Alpha GG's at this point, because that is a very devastating blow. Yep.
And there it is, Alpha GG's.
Yeah, that was just a little bit of a miss micro there from Alpha. But nevertheless, good game from Hope. He very much bait and switched this game, gave Alpha a little bit of his own medicine there, and managed to pull off a win against P Shields, which are definitely hard to counter as any race. Anyway, we will be right back with game 2. I believe it's going to be on Open Palms, but we'll be right back. Nevertheless, stay tuned.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the game. Thank you so much for joining us and staying for so long. It is game 2 of the finals of the OSS 10-year anniversary tournament for Supreme Commander 2. The map is Open Palms, and I will introduce one of the finalists. His name is Alphahex. He is spawning in as the brown UEF commander, doing something crazy. He's dropping down a triple land factory opener, and he's only capping one mass extractor. That is a risk. We'll see if it's worth it. On to you, Spiffy boy, admin daddy.
Thank you. Over here on the other side of the map, we have spawning in as the red Cybern commander, Hope, who has thrown down 2 air factories super quick, way in the back. So we'll see if Hope decides to scout or keep that air hidden.
You know what I like? Alphahex was all GLHF, which means good luck, have fun. And Hope typed in letter U, number 2, which means U2, not the band. And they're just being polite, and I really like that, especially in such a high stakes match. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Acronym lessons from girl.
Yeah, you're welcome, everybody. I just wanted to make sure people, weren't thinking we're doing that same old joke with the Keurigs, the giant poopy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look for palm trees and open palms, and they are
Wow.
not.
What is
Wow,
happening in this game?
This is for real,
This is very interesting,
dude.
Because Hope did not scout this game, so Alpha does not
He
know
didn't.
that he has air. There's no anti-air for Alpha, which might be very, very bad for him, because he does not
This
have
could be
mass at
terrible
this
for him.
point for an anti-air tower.
He went all in. This is an all-in strategy. And here comes
he
the
sees
air.
the air.
Air revealed.
No split though.
And Alpha's like, no!
Oh.
JK, he's got enough for an anti-air tower, dude.
Yeah. What do I know?
JK,
Just a dumbass
JK rolling.
caster.
Yeah, we're just all dumbass casters
But he's
over here.
managing
The
to
hell?
pick up a lot of units here, so that is good for Hope. He might lose a
That
plane
is
here.
good.
He's not going to lose a plane there. That was a great micro.
But he didn't take out any of the MMLs, which is
He
a
took
big
out one.
loss. And oh, he did.
Yeah.
Good job. But I like how he sucked up that delicious yummy mass. Dat Masio, Alphahex did good there. But he's all up in his grill. He's all up in Hope's grill. But I've seen matches where people have pulled off victories like this. I've seen it done.
Oh, no.
It's not likely because
This is definitely still winnable for Hope.
it feels bad, though, man. It feels bad, man. That engineer needs to be careful. I think that engineer is going to have a bad day here in a second.
That's a structure detonate. Yeah, so another thing you want to consider here is
that wasn't a structure detonate.
Oh, yeah, because the wreck was still there. Yeah, another thing you want to consider is that Hope probably still has all of his research units. So, and his research will probably be doing much more of a work for him at this point than Alpha's. Wow.
Yeah, and I like how Alphahex sucked up that delicious yummy mass from that wreck there. That was really, really nice. And I think Hope
But also really rude.
Oh, so rude. Oh, look how rude he is, dude. He's reclaiming it. Rude.
That is
rude.
not great target
my
fire
God.
from the Geminis, though.
Are they? Were they good?
They were targeting the...
Oh, the engineer's getting in on this too now.
Oh, wow. Reclaiming that factory. What?
So rude, dude. Alpha's one
Wow.
rude dude right now.
How does
He's
he have
putting down point
so
defen-
much mass for all these factories? That's what I want to know.
He's been reclaiming stuff, dude. That's what happens.
Oh, he's
only got
paused his
3
air
factories.
production. That's what. Okay.
Oh,
Point
you're talking about
defense
Hope.
coming
Yeah.
out. There needs to be a shield on that forward factory.
Wow, dude. This is looking really bad for Hope.
Yeah. Wow, Alpha doing a great job healing his commander here. Hope actually might be going, attempting to go for a draw here, as Alphahex is getting low for this commander. Actually, this has a good potential to be a draw here. Alphahex is actually, yeah, his ACU is taking a lot of fire here. And
dude, if Hope survives this, no way.
Wow.
No way Hope is going to survive this. He needs to turn that point defense on Hope, like right now.
What is happening?
What
is happening in this game?
Dude, what is happening this entire tournament? Somebody just please tell me. All Hope needs
What?
to do is control K.
Hope is like reclaiming something.
They're both going to detonate.
No,
they
that's
didn't
not going to detonate.
Alpha didn't detonate!
Alpha did an upgrade on his, he did a star upgrade.
Oh!
And a honker. Wow.
Oh, well, dude, that was dirty, Alpha, but well played. Nasty boy.
You nasty.
Well, you nasty. Well, we're on to game 3, I suppose.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Welcome to the final match of this matchup, I guess, because we can technically have another best out of 3 if Alphahex wins this match. But this is the third match between these two players on Kai Labs, who are our players. Take it away, Mr. Steele.
Okay. I'm an gonna introduce Hope this time. He is spawning in as the red Cyber Commander, dropping down a research station and a land factory. What is going on here? He better have a good plan, because I think Alpha's going air. Tell us about that, Spiff, please.
Well, over here on the other side, spawning in as the brown UEF commander once again, we have Alphahex, who has indeed gone air and has just got a plane out and is sending it across to scout. He's also built a land factory, so he's going for that combined arms strategy here.
What do you think's gonna happen here? I really don't know about this. Hope, like a research station, like he's gotta move quick, you know? Because
yeah, I mean, there's just what is he gonna do with it? How is he gonna build something fast enough?
oh no, I know what Alpha's doing. He's got MMLs popping out. He's got an air factory and MMLs, and Hope has no air factory. What do you think's gonna happen? Who wants to put money on this? Come on, tell me what you think's gonna happen.
Naval rush?
Yes. Oh my goodness. How'd you know? I mean, he's going naval. Dude, Space Force. Space Force. No, he's going
Space Force rush.
Space Force.
Well, it's kind of a Space Force rush. He's going to have this Cobra Starlifter drop these things in on Hope's base. So I think Hope made it. Oh my goodness. This, you know, this reminds me of another tournament that we've seen fairly recently. Not super recently, but I think it was Hope versus what's that guy's name? Polar Bears, and I think they have similar intros. And Polar Bears went gunships and completely yeeted Hope. You know what I mean? Do you remember that? Anybody remember that? I remember that. Pepperidge Farms.
I remember that.
Pepperidge Farms remembers that. But yeah, I mean, look at this. You definitely want to go air on this map. I mean, Hope is one of the best players right now, and this is no disrespect at all, but going without an air factory against a person like Alphahex, I think is like suicide, you know? And does Hope even have radar?
Nope. He's got
he doesn't know this is coming.
Transport.
Oh, okay, Dad. I'm playing. That was good. That was good. I make that joke sometimes too, but yeah, that transport's coming in hot, dude. There's nothing that's gonna stop this. Oh, there's Hope's radar. Hope has no clue this is coming. And here we go.
One volley to take out a mass extractor, beautifully calculated by Alphahex.
Right, Alphahex is gonna
pulling back
really
all of his
piss off
loyalists back. That is putting down an air factory as well. Might be a little bit of an overreaction.
Well, I don't think the air factory is an overreaction at all. I think he needs air. Like, he's gonna lose so many mass extractors in this. Like, it's not even gonna be funny.
Oh, those mobile missile launchers can't reach that factory.
Oh, those loyalists! They can reach the extractors. That's what I'm more worried about. Those vetted mass extractors are donezo. But I like the use of loyalists. There's a tank. There's a tank.
Oh shit, there's a tank.
That tank.
Where did the tank come
There's two tanks. Yeah, two tanks.
The fuck?
Oh, dude. Alphahex just changed the meta there. Bring two tanks to soak up damage. I mean, their name is.
And that's how you change
the names are. Two tanks, baby. Two tank meta. Two tank Alphahex. That's his name.
Keep him moving, Hope.
Yep.
Damn. Holy shit.
No, there's no way Hope's gonna be able to stop that, dude.
That
I think this is it, dude. I think it'd be a miracle if Hope came back from this.
That would be our glass half empty kind of person, Mr. Steele. I'm still remaining optimistic about this game, because if he's able to take out at least one of those missile launchers, it will be a little bit difficult for Alpha to keep going like this, especially now that he's healing. There's a little bit of a miss target fire there.
He's also rebuilding.
Okay, you gotta keep those loyalists moving in the proper direction. No. You gotta split them up. Two groups. Yep, that is perfect. There you go.
Oh, he's got anti-air tower on the land factory now. That's good.
There we go. One of them goes down.
Did he get one? He got one. He got one. And that Starlifter's taking damage. And Hope keeps pushing that Geminis on those Starlifters?
To do a one-shot on those oh, wait, just kidding, because they're not vetted.
Just kidding.
Yeah, because they're not vetted.
They're not vetted. I like how Alphahex is sending his air units to intercept any Geminis coming out. So that's pretty smart.
And on the back end, I've been glancing back on Alpha's base to see what he was doing. He now has P shields to shield his tanks. That is going to be a nasty push here, and there's no Cobras out in sight.
There's nothing to stop this, dude. This is nuts. This is nuts. Like, loyalists cannot break P shields. Not on that level. And Alpha's at it again, dude. He didn't get a second volley off though.
Yeah.
He only got one volley. So you're right, like losing that one is a big deal. What is Hope gonna do? Does anybody have any idea what Hope could do at this point?
Wow, that can reach the freaking mass extractor there?
That is dirty.
That
as
is
dirty could be, man.
Holy shit. I did not realize that was so close. Yeah.
That's nasty. Like that's nasty.
Nasty boy.
Oh yeah, dude. Alpha's a nasty boy. I like the control K there. That was pretty smart. I don't know what Hope is going to do.
With
like,
those adapters.
This has to be stressful. I don't know what adapters are going to do against a bunch of P shields.
He needs a
Alpha's
shield
sucking
on
up
his,
some delicious yummy mass.
He needs a shield in his forward land factory here.
And like 10-point defense. Just kidding, that's not gonna help.
This is not all lost. He does have still a lot of loyalists, but he needs to, if he can take care of this problem in the back, which I know looks unlikely right now, but if he can keep just it locked down with his loyalists, he can focus a little bit more on the front.
Loyalists and P shields, you know what I mean? Like,
keep him
loyalists
moving,
versus P shields.
Keep him moving, Hope. Nope, that's not the right direction. Oh boy.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
He's gonna do it again. He's gonna do it again.
There's no need to be moving them the other way because there you have 4 bots on the other side.
Why doesn't he put down an anti-air tower right there? That'd be pretty good. Here we
It's
go.
too much.
Here we go again.
It's too much.
A push. A push with this.
Oh my
Ooh,
God, he's
one
getting
shot.
so much
Wow.
research. Yeah, I mean, those are probably vetted MMLs now. Oh boy.
Yeah, those are definitely vetted.
Keep
oh
him
my
moving.
goodness.
Hope, keep him
Oh
moving.
yeah. Spiff, what do you think of all this?
I think Hope is in trouble. This is a really difficult strategy to deal with.
You think Hope is in trouble, Nite?
Yeah, now he's in
Where-
trouble
he's
because
still-
he's not microing very well between the two groups. Alpha is just out microing him on 2 fronts, it looks like, unfortunately.
Are you still optimistic?
I'm still optimistic because I think he can come back. He's getting adapters of his own. If he manages just to position his loyalists well enough on his base, which it will log down everything else. So I'm still remaining optimistic. He's got to play zoomed out for a little bit, and he's got to get a shield in that forward factory. Maybe even retreat with his commander. Boy.
Oh, down goes that forward factory. That sucks. Those loyalists could get in there. Maybe they could do some damage, but they're... Oh my goodness,
There's
they
so
dropped the
many
shield.
tanks. There's a lot of tanks
They
there.
dropped the shield. Yeah, there's too many tanks.
Oh!
Oh, yeah. Was that unit detonate?
Yes,
That was
indeed.
unit detonate.
Maybe, but I think that was way too many units
incredible.
that he detonated there. Unfortunately for him.
He had no other choice. He had no other choice.
No, but you only need a couple. Like, he detonated half of his army there, I feel like. But I don't know.
Oh, point defense creep. What a... Man, that's nasty, dude. That's nasty. But I understand. I understand. You want to win. Alpha wants to win.
Honestly, it's kind of unnecessary to put one right there, though, because you can see Hope's already retreating.
He wanted to make sure that mass extractor was unusable. Like that was actually really good if you think about it, because that mass extractor is now always going to be contested. Like, he can't just walk back up and rebuild on it. I think that's in range. If it's... Maybe? I don't know. But still, I like how Alphahex is sucking up delicious, yummy, yummy mass. Yummy, yummy mass. That mass, yo. But, Oh, Hope is making a counter push? He's gonna suck up that mass. He's got to do something. Well, I think it keeps that wreck from being built upon. Man, Hope has some nut sacks, dude. I'll tell you right now.
He needs to get his commander up in there to take some of that
Yeah,
fire.
he's gonna get his commander. Oh, wait, look what Alphahex is doing with his commander, though. See ya!
Yeah,
Bye.
unfortunately, Hope's army is just dying.
Yeah, Hope
this
doesn't
point.
have the ability to
Detonate,
rebuild,
detonate!
man.
Oh, man, those shields took up the bulk of that.
Yep. Hope is looking rather lonely right now.
Hopeless.
Yeah, looking rather hopeless. Daddy.
There's like no ground firing units for Hope here.
He's got nothing.
And
Like,
that is going to send us to the second best out of 3.
I'm still optimistic.
Oh, stop.
I'm still optimistic.
Stop.
I'm still optimistic.
Stop bullying me.
Just kidding. I'm just messing. I'm totally bullying you. Bullied on stream.
Bullied
You saw it here first.
Achievement
stream.
unlocked. All right, well, that is game 3. Alpha manages to come back from 1 down, and he's sending this into a second series because he came down from that lower bracket, of course. We shall see if Alphahex can pull it out all the way. Let us be right back.